This shit feel like game 7. Put lines on through my action. Wake up in the morning, count my blessings. Feel like heaven. This shit feel like game 7.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the Money Down the Believe Network. Back again, another live episode on a Monday. We got our hater blockers on tonight. Got the shades on. Got the shades on tonight, but we appreciate you guys tuning into the podcast. However you tuning in, YouTube, Twitter, however y'all tune into. If y'all join the Discord, make sure y'all join the Money Down Discord and tap in with us. Obviously, we talk sports, talk life, anything that's going on, current events. Make sure you tap in with. Also, appreciate everybody who joined the giveaway. The winner has been selected for that. Her jersey is on the way. There will be more giveaways. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Jersey.
Autograph.
But the GOAT himself.
I ain't no GOAT. Now I ain't gonna say all that. But
don't be that. Here we go.
He gonna downplay. You're a New England GOAT, man. It's okay, bro.
It is what it is.
I was a New England good football player. That's all. That's
great.
we gonna get this thing off with an icebreaker, man. I believe Mookie Betts was on All the Smoke probably a couple weeks ago, and him, Matt Barnes, and Stack, they was asking him, is hitting a baseball the hardest thing to do in all of sports? Do y'all believe that, or some other more challenging things in other sports that top that? What's y'all thoughts on that?
I'm not gonna lie, like I'm sure that's extremely tough to do. Especially, you got these pitchers throwing, 96 mile per hour balls and stuff like that. Like just watching it from TV, it look impossible to do. But as far as up there, I gotta say playing corner, bro, and sticking these receivers. I mean, you talking about Tyreek Hill, these guys, Worthy, these people run 4.2s, all type of crazy speeds, and we gotta cover these guys in man-to-man coverage going backwards while they're running forward, and they know what route they're gonna do and run. So I just think, man, playing corner too, it could be a very fun position and good position. It can also be a very embarrassing position because you go out there and you get your ass burnt and toast. You go on Twitter, you get dragged on there, all on social media. You get dragged on ESPN, First Take. You got people who ain't never played corner telling you what you need to do, and it's just like it's one of those things impossible to do. You got to really have skill to do that. So I'm gonna go DB.
What you think, Warren?
Two things come to mind when I think of like the hardest thing to do. Now, obviously, I'm a bias because I play football, bro, and I know how hard it is to play corner because I see it. We hear the guys in the room like, "Hey, get to the queue faster. We ain't trying to be out on the island all day." Like, I get it. But outside of football, bro, I do think it's hard to hit a baseball, especially in the league. You got guys throwing like 104, 105 fastballs, things like that. But, bro, I would think it has to be hard to serve a tennis ball across the net, bro. As hard as that sounds, bro, a serve is difficult, bro. I don't care what nobody says, bro. I've tried it time and time again. That's just personal. That's just me. I just think it has to be trying to serve a tennis ball over the net. Or I would even say it's trying to score a goal in hockey, bro. Like bro, you got a big old goalie in front of you guarding 90% of the net. Like, you got to be precise. You got to be fast. Like, those are the first two things that come to mind, bro. Like, not saying baseball doesn't take elite skill, because it does. You got to be able to have hand-eye coordination. You got to be able to have anticipation. It's a cat-mouse game at the plate. But in terms of difficulty, I mean, I just think trying to serve the ball over the net in a game of tennis or trying to score a goal in hockey, bro, I think those are probably two of the hardest things outside of being a cornerback, bro.
Ooh. It's tough. I was going to agree with Mookie. I played baseball like all growing up, all through high school. I was legit, little league. At the high school, they started throwing curveballs and sliders and all that. Started to slump down a little bit. The skill level was, starting to dwindle off. So I can only imagine making it to the big leagues. But to me, the hardest thing to do in all the sports is play a quarterback, dog. I just feel like there's so much pressure on that position. You're responsible for everybody else on the field. when it comes to hit the baseball, it's just you. It's just you that you rely upon to hit that baseball. So you in full control of hitting that thing. Quarterback, you got to make mic points. You got to adjust the run. You got to get in and out of looks. You got to get the ball out your hands quickly. You got to read the coverage. Like, there's only select few people that could do that at a high level in this world. I think quarterback, and in this day and age with social media, playing that position, boy, that it's hard. You out there BSing? Oh, you got to be BSing for it. You just not perform as great as you did the last week.
Be exposed.
Like, people think it's easy to go out there and throw for 220. Like, it's hard to do that.
It's hard to throw for 100.
You know what I'm saying? People just think, just because you're a starting quarterback in the league, you're going to walk out there and, 250 yards, couple touchdowns. That's easy. It's tough. Yeah. I think that quarterback position is tough. There's a lot of tough things to do.
A lot of, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Golf, I believe that's tough as hell too.
Golf, bro.
You said, Warren, you said hockey. I think it's probably hard as hell to be a goalie in hockey or soccer, bro.
Yeah,
you see it? I done seen, I done seen like Ronaldo and all them boys kick, like do like a little curve ball, bro. I don't know how the hell. I don't know how the hell them people be doing that. So it's some tough stuff out there, bro. You just can't say Mookie just can't say baseball hard. The hardest thing to do out there is go hit a ball.
It's rough though. It's a game of failure. A lot of these games are games of failure though. Like, you're going to fail a lot more than you succeed, but you just got to go on a little run or something to really up your batting average and all that. But that was a dope conversation, man. We're going to continue our top fives at different positions throughout the league. And, hey, you mentioned corners, how hard it is to play, especially in the NFL. So who are y'all top 5 corners in the NFL right now? I mean, we got some guys that – no,
I gotta go first. Damn,
I go first.
You can kick it off, Dub. You can kick it off. This is tough.
All right. Number 1, I'm gonna go from the crib. Pat Surtain. I'm gonna go number 1. Obviously, big corner, physical, can run, can really do everything you need at that position. Had his best year last year on a really good defense on the Broncos. He's gonna keep getting better and better. Like, I saw as a clip from like Jamar Chase and all the receivers at a little receiver workshop that they had, and they was describing to Ocho how tough it is to get open against a guy like that. Ocho, of course, he's like, it ain't nothing. Like, I'm gonna just do this. They're like, no, that ain't gonna work. So I'm gonna go with Pat Surtain. Number 2, I'm going with the home team. I'm going Christian Gonzalez. That's my number 2 corner in the league, man. Gonzo, from what he's done the last couple of years, man, like, and the Bill Belichick defense and defense last year, taking on number 1 receivers, especially as a rookie, took on that owners quick and did a heck of a job with it. I'm going with him. He's a pretty big corner too, can run, he's smooth. I'm gonna go him at number 2. Number 3, go somebody different. I'm going Jalen Johnson for the Chicago Bears. I feel like he's an underrated corner. He's not flashy, don't look like he's fast enough. He got good size. He's able to play the ball extremely well, makes good breaks on the football. He's my number 3 corner. Number 4, I'm gonna go. He had a down year. But I'm gonna go Sauce Gardner out of New York. I think he's a big corner. He's physical. Sometimes he's overly physical. Gets a little handsy. But hey, you gotta play to your strengths. And his strengths is when he gets his hands on you, he's trying to really not let you get away from him. So I'm gonna go Sauce Gardner there. I think he'll have a bounce back year. Just got paid. Number 5, he had a heck of a year last year. I'm gonna go Derek Stingley. First couple years in the league I know he had a lot of hype coming out of LSU. A lot of hype. I thought he was gonna be one of them. I mean, he is one of them dudes. I thought he was gonna walk in and make that extreme impact right away. It wasn't quite there, but each year's gotten better and better. Last year was getting a ton of books. He's a smooth corner. He's athletic. I think he's gonna continue to get better too. So that's my top 5 at the corner position.
So I think you hit it perfect. I think you got to go P2. Is number 1, right? Like, you talked about that video. They were talking about that boy like he Thanos or something, dog. Like, these top receivers in the league all trying to gang up on, how to game plan and beat one dude. So I'm gonna go P2 1, PS2 at 1. For 2, I'm surprised you ain't named this person, Dub. I'm gonna go Trent McDuff at 2.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
I love Trent, bro, especially what he's been able to do in that defense. I don't think people understand how complex and complicated Spags draw up these crazy ass defenses, and all they in cover 2, but Trent playing man, and it's just it's weird. It's weird stuff. So for him to grasp that and also be successful, I don't know if last year he was all pro. I think one of these years he
might have been.
Either last year or the year before. He was all pro. He take a step. 3, I'm gonna go Derek Sting, like you said. I mean, I seen some clips last year, him covering Reek in that game late in the year. Even just being that guy that be on that island and take that challenge. We know week in, week out that get extremely tough, especially in the AFC where it seemed like a lot of the top dog receivers are at. Him just having to, kind of have that balance and beat a top dog in such a young defense too, right? Very, very good, but super, super young. At 4, 4. I'm gonna go Gonzo, man. I'm a huge fan of him. I know last year kind of injuries a little bit,
the team wasn't.
And team wasn't really, so you kind of hold him. But I think he's one of them. I think he's that lockdown piece, and I don't want to put too much pressure or say too, but like he give me from a corner standpoint like a Revis vibes. Like you go out there and you just hey bro, you got this person this week, bro. Good luck, and he up for the challenge. I don't think last year. I think a lot of people were struggling against him, and I see the same thing being this year with the additions that New England has added. And then 5, I'm gonna go Sauce, right? A little bit of a down year. I want to say last year, but I think if you watch the cornerback position, a lot of the great players, right? They have some times where they got to go back to the drawing boards and figure out what they got to switch up and how they can get back to that number 1 spot. Obviously, you got all the measurables, real sticky in coverage. I just think now you just got to get back to the drawing boards. People counter on how they think they can beat you with all the film study, analytics, what coverages, or what he disliked, what he likes and dislikes. And I think last year was just one of the years that you've seen, right? OCs probably take advantage of what they've seen on film. Now this year it's going to be countering back and figuring out now how you can cover up the things that teams take advantage of. So that's my 5, man. That's my 5.
Who you got, Warren? Hey, you ain't got nobody for the Rams you could throw in there.
No, I don't.
Thank you. Thank goodness we ain't got it.
I ain't gonna cap to you. But number 1, I got Pat Surtain, obviously reigning DPOY. I got to give it to him, coming off of a great last season and what he's done in the league so far. Number 2, I'm gonna go with Derek Stingley. I like Derek Stingley out in Houston, coming on, on the board for interceptions in the last 2 seasons, coming up big for the defense. Number 3, I'm gonna go Sauce. I think what Sauce does in New York is amazing. I think he's a long-rangey cornerback when he's healthy. He's one of the best. So I think he just has to bounce back from a down season last year, and he just got paid, so he got to live up to it. Number 4, I'm gonna go with McDuffie out in Kansas City. I think he's underrated compared to the other corners on the list. And I think he overlooked sometimes, but I like McDuffie. And then number 5, hey, I'm going with Coop. I'm going with Coop with the Gene out in Philly. That man, fire, bro. I'm sorry, bro. hey, this is my 5, bro. This is my 5. Hey,
hell no, bro.
Not top 5. Not top 5.
Man, what?
Hey, that's my top 5. That's my top 5.
He got to throw some foolishness in there.
Oh, hey, gotta throw some foolishness in there. That's my foolishness, bro. I'm a fan.
Ain't nobody saying you ain't gonna be a fan. I think you're a great player, but top 5,
I think he can. For me, yes.
He got potential.
He ain't play corner.
Do you want me to change my top 5?
No. I'm just trying to
my top 5.
No. I'm just trying to understand. Like,
I like how he played last year. He was like one of the highest rated cornerbacks in the league last year as a rookie. What are you talking about? Man, zone.
Good football player.
I was clapping last year.
Player, bro.
And came up big in the Super Bowl. I think he's got a bright future ahead of him. And for me, coming off of last year, he's in my top 5.
Damn, top 5 though, bro.
Yeah, that's that.
Like it's so many. It's so many, bro.
I could have said Christian Gonzalez. I could have said
like do you genuinely think he's better than Gonzo, bro?
But this is my top 5.
No, I'm not asking you that.
You know who
think he's better than Marlon Humphrey? Like, bro, it's
it's my top 5. I'm just off of what he did last year, high expectations. It's just like when I say, oh, Puka's top 10. Well, he only had 2-3 years in the league. Like, nah, let me have my top 5.
Yeah. You know me, I don't put no rooks at the 1 year.
That's cool. That's cool.
That's just me. I'm just saying that's just me.
That's cool.
That's just my thing. That's all right.
Gotta let that.
I mean, I could have put Denzel Ward in there. Denzel Ward is fire when he healthy.
Yeah.
You know, I like the way Coop play. I like the way he came off of last season. I think he's gonna build off of it. And I think after this year, 2 years, we might have that conversation.
Yeah, I mean, he probably be on that island this year.
I think this year we gonna see.
Yeah, we're gonna find out about him this season, man. We got some other news in the NFL, man. We had Jerry Jones, man. He does his weekly little interviews and everything, talking about his players that are under contract and then are looking for new contracts. He made some comments about Dak Prescott, how they paid him and he wasn't available for a third of the season. He talked about Micah Parsons, how Micah Parsons is looking for a new deal. He's like, just because we pay these guys doesn't mean they're going to be available for us. We saw it with Dak and this and that, and Micah Parsons missed some time last year. How y'all feel about the owner? I mean, obviously, he the only owner doing interviews like this during training camp and during the season. But what's y'all thoughts on Jerry making comments on his players? Right before the start of training camp too. For a guy like Micah Parsons, he showed up to OTAs and everything. He's not doing a holdout. He's actually showing up. So, how y'all feel about his comments?
Go ahead, Warren. Grandpa gotta chill, bro.
We've been saying this since last year, bro. I mean, he need to give it up, dog. He need to give it up, bro. He need to give it up.
I think he need to sell the team. That's about sell the
team, bro. Sell the team.
Let him salvage. I ain't say that.
I said sell the team. I said sell the team. Give it to somebody else. Give somebody else a ring, bro. But I don't know, man. I just think that going into camp, going into the season, like you probably want to say something a little more upbeat, like what you're looking forward to seeing out of your players. Like those are your key pieces on both offense and defense, right? And so for you to have the negative talk as an owner, bro, it doesn't look good for the franchise. It really doesn't. It doesn't show that you have faith in your guys to be healthy throughout the season. Like it just. Unfortunately, they've had some time where they've had to miss. I mean, injuries happen. That's the game of football, right? And right, you pay these guys because of their talent, what they're able to do. Injuries happen, right? But you also have to have a next man up, things like that. You got to have people ready to go. So I just think that at this point in time, going into camp, going into season, you should be motivating these guys, talking up these guys, bro. Like giving them something to go, to go play for. Like, don't nobody want to play for you when you're talking negative about the injury history and all that stuff. Nobody wants that. Nobody appreciates that because they honestly, like when as a player, if I were to hear that, bro, I feel like you don't appreciate what I do when I am on the field, right? Like I've earned this money in some way, shape, or form, right? Unfortunately, I've been injured, but that doesn't go to say that, I'm not gonna be able to make it through this whole season, So it's just, I don't believe in bad luck, bro, but it's just. You mess around, somebody have to sit out half the season again. That's on you, Jerry. You should have said it. You spoke on it.
For sure. Go, you got it, Doug.
I mean, Jerry just need
I'm gonna fry his ass next.
Just step away from the mic, man. There's no need for you to be doing these interviews, dog, man. Like, what other owner is doing this? I understand you got, the highest grossing, franchise and like all of that. Y'all always gonna be in the media based on, what you're doing, making these comments like what you're doing right now. That's what keeps y'all in the now and everything, because y'all haven't won a championship in quite some time. So these type of interviews is really the buzz of y'all season until y'all get back to a Super Bowl. A ton of talent there, good football players, but Jerry, you just got to stop it, man. As Warren said, you about to get to start in the training camp and everything like that, and you got your owner coming out here making negative comments about your not just your best players, not your best player, the dudes that you need to show up, week in and week out. That's like, what's that saying, about like how you feel about your players that are playing for you and your franchise that you own, essentially. I mean, to me, it just goes to show, just like y'all just a pea in a pot, like you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no big deal to me. Like, I'm just I go get somebody else. Like, you really not like that. Like, I paid you the top, top QB money in the league. You ain't even show up for me. You ain't even healthy. Like, so. It's just kind of crazy, man. I don't understand why he does these interviews. Like, I don't see the purpose of it. There's nothing positive really coming from these things. So why you keep getting in front of the mic? You're not uplifting your players. All you're doing is beating them down. So what?
Well,
I don't really get it, man.
and I just think too, like, you would think after time and time that he's done this and it's came out and people from all over sports and that has said, like, bro, just get from under the mic, bro. Like, it makes no sense. It makes no sense to come out here and say that stuff. Now, if you have these conversations in private, then that's one thing. But it just always seemed like it got to be a mic. It got to be, a mic in front of him to say the wild and outlandish things. And I know people got a different way of motivating their players, right? Put a little fire on the dat. Maybe in the media, they might make them play a little better. But at the same time, I mean, you've been doing that for the past couple of years and the shit ain't working. So I just don't understand why a different approach wouldn't be said. And then also for the guys in there, like, I want to say what Steven is the son or the
I'm sure. I'm
right?
pretty sure.
Or whoever it is like, when does it become a conversation like Pops, bro? Come on, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, Pops, all right, chill out, bro. Like, hey, I'm with you.
They don't want
to
mess up
their money.
They don't want to mess up that inheritance, boy.
You gonna
mess up that inheritance, dog.
So y'all boys, you gonna take me off the wheel because I done said chill out.
Cut a portion of it. Like, hey, you just lost 10%. You ain't
don't believe in what I'm doing for the program, man, bro. You don't believe what I'm doing for the program, the organization, bro.
He got to get out. He got to get out in front of the mic, yo,
bro. The next time Jerry need to be on the mic is when he announcing that he's selling the team.
Damn,
he
ain't never gonna say.
He's not gonna do that. But if the team is under new management or something,
that ain't happening. For a long,
Warren, how you
time.
Change? Warren, you taught me how to change that. Oh, there you go.
There you go. Zoom in.
I'm trying to learn.
Nah, man, but yeah, Jerry doing too much as usual, man. You can't be doing this, especially at the start of training. I'm sure it don't really necessarily bother these guys. They're gonna go out there and play ball, but at the end of the day, it's not a good look. It's just unnecessary. People,
as much as we say it probably don't bother them, it's a new generation. It probably do bother them.
Yeah.
And I will say this though. I will say this, right? If owners didn't learn from the Giants situation with losing your best player to the divisional rival,
what?
How sick would Dallas be if it came around time for Michael Parsons to get up on out of there? And how we done figured out a way, some loophole to clear up all that damn space and trade them
and pull Micah
to Philly. Which I don't know if he's from Philly, but he went to.
Yeah, he probably around that area somewhere.
These boys want to go back home. They grew up. You know what I'm saying? Wonder where that green with that Eagle logo. Man, you just got to know that. Sometimes you just got to keep your mouth closed with certain people, bro. Because you never know.
My dog Jerry gonna be in the front office. Like, if we lose him, like, yeah, he gonna walk out.
Yeah. He gonna be hot. If he gonna do an interview, he's probably gonna trash him. Wait.
Probably.
Micah, he was okay for us. Who knows with Jerry? Man, he'll say something slick at the end of the day. Still ain't gonna be nothing positive.
Boys ain't gonna sniff the playoffs ever again.
Man, we have some other news, man, out of New England. It's being said that Stephon Diggs is on track to be ready at the start of training camp. Man, I think this is great news.
You were ready? News for the team. You weren't ready?
Man, he was limited. He was limited during OTAs. Okay. He was just doing like individual and all that. I don't think he was doing any team drills from what I saw, but he's on track. Looks like he's gonna be ready to go. I mean, he looked good in the few clips that you saw from OTAs, but I think it's important. His presence is going to be important for Drake May, obviously, but I think his presence is going to be important for everybody on that offense. Obviously, he's coming off ACL. He's coming off, he only played probably like half the season last year in Houston, but he's going to be extremely motivated. I think he'll be energetic. He's a guy who's had has had a lot of success in this league, and a lot of these young receivers going to have to follow his lead. Hopefully he keeps the right mindset, obviously, week in and week out, keeps the positive energy to motivate those guys to really push themselves. But I think this is great, man. I think Josh is going to do a lot with him, move them all around and get the ball in his hands. But I think most importantly, it's going to benefit Drake May. He's going to have a guy where I got man-to-man coverage. I see one-on-one. I at least know I got one guy that, he can go out there and get open. I know Hunter can get open. I know KB can get open. But Stephon brings a little bit more to the table as far as, big playability, and he can win versus any corner that lines up in front of him. So it's great news, man. We'll see if it's actually confirmed or anything, but I think it benefits everybody. Like I said, the energy that looked like he was bringing already during OTAs, hopefully he keeps the same type of energy all training camp long. The team's gonna need it. What's y'all thoughts on him being ready to start the training camp?
I think it's smooth. Like you said, just all the benefits that it's gonna have with the guys in the room. I think what's gonna be dope is him probably matching up against Gonzo as far you know how them camp reps get right. It get real competitive out there, and then again, James, me and you got Gonzo in our top 3 in the league. He's definitely a special cornerback. So I just think that good on good that we always see and hear about in camp is gonna be super interesting, because that's gonna tell if again, he on track as far as everything else. But it's one thing to get out there and actually get somebody in front of you, and it's like, all right, this ain't just some corner I'm gonna see week 7 or 8, right? Like as the season prolongs and gets long, this is a top 5 corner in the NFL. So just them reps and everything, I think it's going to be special with with them two, and that's going to determine a lot of the wins and losses in the past game for you guys coming up this year. Carton fire too. Like it's gonna be a dope. It's gonna be a dope camp, man. It's gonna be a dope camp.
I saw some little clips too, because they doing like this little, like, I forget what it's called, like Forged in Foxborough, something like little, like team little episode inside look of everything that's been going on, OTAs and everything like that. And I saw a clip like Carlton, like he was yelling at Drake, man, throw it this way, throw the ball. Like, they're going like back and forth a little bit, this is good. It's like they got a lot of vocal players on the team. That, it's good when you got that back and forth between quarterback and defense. Got a young quarterback. That's how it was for Tom. He had veterans on defense, guys like Tyler, Willie McGinnis, and Mike Vrabel, chirping at him, trying to motivate him. And when you get that type of energy in practice, man, you gonna walk out that game confident. Like,
Easy.
Eddie B,
Eddie Bruce, all
those dudes. So I think it's gonna be great for Drake, man. This should be a good year. Like I said, I always say just don't expect like 10-11 win. I'm gonna say don't expect that. You know what I'm saying?
4,000 passing yards on the season.
Hey, if it happens, it happens. Not saying it can't be done. I'm saying that shouldn't be your good. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's really my thoughts for the Patriots going into the season, man. You got any thoughts on Diggs being ready for the year one?
No, bro. I think it's good for the Patriots organization. I think it's good to have an elite veteran in the room, especially for the receiver room. You got Diggs, you got KB, you got DeMario Douglas still, right? Still got DeMario Douglas. You got guys that are going to make plays on the perimeter, and I think that's something that you needed from last year. With all the young guys you had, a lot of the injuries that were going on. So I think that's going to give Drake May a lot of confidence, especially in camp. And camp is the best time to do it leading into the season. You got good on good, like you talked about, having Diggs and Gonzo going up against each other and making each other better. Man, I'm not a Patriots. I'm not a diehard Patriots fan, you know what I'm saying? But I'm excited to see them bounce back, man. I'm excited to see what Drake May does in year 2 with Stephon Diggs. A healthy Stephon Diggs.
Yeah. Hopefully he can stay healthy all year long. I think that's the biggest thing for me. Hopefully he can stay healthy. That's what's not easy. He up there, getting up there, no receiver still be balling after the age of 30 and everything, but definitely gotta stay healthy, man. I know we posted it on Instagram. I know y'all seen the Steelers, new jerseys, and they kind of updated their alternate jerseys. Y'all think it look gross? Y'all not rocking with the
no. That looks awful. I don't know. I don't know what they trying to, I don't know what they trying to do, but whoever the designer was for that they should have told him no. Yeah, them things. I mean, man. And you know what's crazy? Aaron Rodgers is gonna come out there in them all black Adidas looking stank. He's gonna look gross.
Can't wear the all black Adidas with those. Can't do that. But
oh Lord,
I'm not saying the jersey's fire, but it's kind of like a new edition of what they previously had. I thought the previous jump was ugly. I think what they've done a little bit to kind of modernize it, looks better to me than what it did before. Like that stuff they were wearing before, I just thought that looked. I don't know. I think the yellow make it a little bit more vibrant. I think the pants just need to
Are
be
these
changed.
supposed to be their like permanent, like every game jerseys?
No. It's the
It's
alternate
just
jersey.
it's just the alternate jersey. Okay.
Yeah. That old throwback they used to wear.
I
with the
like
little
the old
stripes.
I like the old throwback better, bro. I think they're doing a little too much, bro. That's the thing about a throwback is it looks like a throwback, bro. You're trying to modernize it too much. It's too much yellow. It's too bright.
I don't know. To me, it just look better than what it was before. Not saying they like some fire jerseys that I'll be excited to throw on it. I mean, I swag it though. Now I figure out a way to finesse. Now I get the drip right. But speaking of those uniforms, who y'all think have the best uniforms in the entire NFL? We got obviously different color variations. We got some teams that got the same colors, a lot of red, white, and blue teams, a few red, white, and blue teams. But who y'all think got the best jerseys in the
best
league?
Set, like alternates and all that stuff too?
Yeah, complete. Not just the best jersey, like as a whole, like who y'all got?
Two teams pop in my mind right away. Seattle. I ain't gonna lie, that blue and that neon green, whatever.
That's gross,
bro. That's so raw, man. When they used to have the little neon green gloves, they were like black and
all green, like the color rush.
No. I want to say it's just they all blue, like they all like that blue.
Okay.
That's a regular. And then Philly all black, crazy, bro. Philly all black.
Philly's
crazy,
fire.
bro.
Yeah, Philly's fire.
Yeah, Philly jerseys. I'm gonna go them two, bro. I really fool with Seattle. Seattle probably got the rawest jerseys.
To me, like as a whole, I like Cincinnati's uniform. I like that orange, black, and white. They got a bunch of different variations. Obviously, they got the all white with the white helmets now. They got the all orange. Obviously, with the orange, they got all black.
All
So
black.
they got variations. So I feel like they got a whole bunch of different combinations. I think even with the updated version that they have, it's been even better because before it was clean. Even the updated version, but they got a lot of different variations. So I'm gonna go with the Cincinnati Bengals. Got the best jerseys in the league right now.
Best jerseys in the league.
You know who you want.
Yeah, you want to say? They joints clean.
They clean. But no, I think I'm gonna be honest. My favorite jerseys in the league. I like Tampa. I like Tampa set.
Yeah.
Which ones?
All, bro. I like the pewter. I like the red, bro. I like when they go all black. When Tampa has the all black. When they have when they go straight red, like red all the way through. When they go with when they do the throwbacks with the orange and the white bottoms, bro. That like creamsicles. What I'm saying, clean, bro. Tampa's got a fire set, bro. When they go all white, the white is crazy. Yeah, Tampa's got a clean set too.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, Dub. Y'all all Philly. I mean, not Philly. New England all white.
Yeah, them things icy.
All white.
We only wore it one time. I was sick.
What game y'all wore those? Was it Tampa?
It was like versus Tampa. Like that was like 2016 or 2017.
That was a minute ago.
I wish the jerseys now, but we got to go back to the old joints, man. The new joints, I don't really fool with them that much. I don't know why we ever changed them. Like they need to go back to them old, like royal blue, like throwback.
Oh yeah,
with that old Patriots logo.
Yeah. Which was fire, bro. I don't know why my guy Kraft ever changed them, but hopefully they turn back the clock because even with that
Nike deal, bro, it got to be something. It got to be something with Nike. I don't know. The league is something.
I'm gonna say, you know what? I like Denver's too. I like Denver's colorways.
Denver's fire.
They got some good throwbacks too.
Yeah, man, they definitely got some fire stuff, man. Over the weekend too, man, we had Noah Lyles. He had his first run of his track season. Ran 100. He ran a 10 flat in the 100-meter dash. Came in second place. Came in second place now. Came in second place. A dude with a Jamaican ran like 9.87. So first day out, ran 10 flat. So I kind of said before, I know it's his first day out, but the Tyreek Hill stuff, man,
come on, bro.
You don't think he got him?
Come on, bro. No.
In a 60? In a 60, you don't think he?
No, bro.
You don't think Tyreek got a
first day out? Ran 10 flat.
10 flat first day.
But that's what he do. That's what he train every day for track. You know what I'm saying?
But them boys,
bro. No way.
In a 60, you don't think you got a chance? You're not a fast starter.
No way.
You're not a fast starter, man.
No way. No.
No way.
I ain't gonna lie to you, fam.
Not even close.
Bolt now, like hey, y'all.
No, I'm not saying he's Usain Bolt, but Reek ain't Usain Bolt neither, and Reek ain't nowhere close to Usain Bolt neither.
I mean, he ran 10-1 with
that's cool.
little to no training.
That's cool.
I mean,
bro, he's not beating no.
You don't think in a 60, you don't think he got
his first meet back, bro. He ran a 10 flat, bro.
Okay, Tyreek Hill just 2 weeks ago ran 10-1. But don't even train for track like that.
All right.
What you mean?
Like, and I fool with Reed. Like
I said, Reed the fastest in the league. Facts.
You think them boys, Jub? You think them boys? You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, bro. You got 2 months. I got 2 months. And 2
months ain't gonna cut it. 2 months ain't gonna cut it. In 100, I don't think. In a 60, I feel like he got a fair chance. In a 60,
run that 100. No, you can't. You ain't finna run that 100.
That's what the bet was for them. Was a 60, wasn't 100.
That's fair.
I just wish they would do it, bro. Like,
yeah.
It ain't. We be making it seem like it.
Yeah.
Like it's. You know what I'm saying? Just line it up. When we was Jets, bro, what we did?
Line it up.
Hey, but now they got. But you know they got to get the bread right. Everybody want bread on the line.
Why it don't got it, bro? It never used to be like that, man. Don't get me wrong.
We talking about a whole. We talking about a whole.
Probably bet a little bit. We bet something small though, like
bag of chips.
Yeah, like
but it's a different generation. You talking about
at the same time? It was just always line it up and run. Like
everybody gonna watch it. YouTube, Twitter, everybody gonna watch it.
You gotta think what's on the line for Noah though. Like there's a lot on the line, you lose that race now. Boy.
You're an Olympic champion. Ain't
it's a lot on the line for Reed.
You lose to an NFL player. Well,
you're an Olympic champion, fam.
But it don't look good though.
He ain't worried about it, bro. He ain't worried about it.
If he ain't worried about it, he would have raced him. He wouldn't have backed out.
He gotta get that bread right.
If he wasn't worried about it,
he raced speed. I think he raced speed.
Why? Because that bread was on the line.
He did.
Because that bread was on the line. That bread was on the line.
He wasn't running for real.
He wasn't really running.
And that's probably what he would do versus Tyreek. Like I wasn't running for real. I had to see what he was.
And he
at.
Still win.
Nah, if he don't run for real.
Bro,
you just think the man is just
I don't
do this.
Bro, I don't. He's
Warren been wilding lately, bro.
I've been wilding because he's the fastest man. He's the fastest man in the U.S. right now.
But you think if he don't try, he's just gonna beat the man?
He's a professional track runner. I'm not saying that Tyreek ain't fast, bro. I'm not saying that it wouldn't be close, bro. I know that the race would be close. I'm not dumb, but he's not winning, bro. He's not beating Noah Lyles, bro, who does this for his job.
I'm just saying.
There's a lot of people that do stuff for a job.
Yeah.
Bro, but you're talking about the best in the country. We're not talking about just no average Joe that just work a 9 to 5.
We're not saying that. We're not talking. Who we racing? We're not talking about the average Joe who just.
But you just said it's a lot of people that's good at their job that still, bro.
They still get beat. That's all I'm saying.
100%. But they get beat by other people that's in that profession, bro.
Man, I don't know, man. But you make it seem like he can just go out there and walk and beat the man. He just like
I didn't say that. But I just know I 1,000% believe that he's not beating Noah Lyles, bro. I'm very confident in that.
Warren, we're has-beens. We work 9 to 5s here, right? Like,
oh heck yeah, and there's a lot of people better than me in my job. I ain't
but I'm saying though, right now,
I do my job well.
They throw you in the league. You could beat a guard, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, 1,000%.
So that's
I can beat all 5 across the line. Come on, now don't play with me.
So yeah, so why don't you think? Why don't you think?
But that's because I've been in the profession. I've been there. I'm saying somebody that's been there.
Tyreek. He's been on the track before,
bro. Tyreek.
Y'all keep talking about
Tyreek in an Olympic track.
I feel like it's some people in the league, bro, who could.
Tyreek ain't an Olympic sprinter, bro. Like I understand, like I am. Now, don't get me wrong. Now I'm talking all this cash. I get my hand whooped too. Now I'm messing with the wrong one. If I'm on time and ready, you know what I'm saying. If I go in that lollygag, you know what I'm saying. But I'm just saying, bro. It's just Olympic sprinters beat Olympic sprinters, right? Like it ain't so. I'm not saying that. I don't think it's possible, bro. I don't
think it's possible
unless Noah pull up. Something like that.
I think it's that. We talking about line it up and run now.
Bro, no.
He don't train for no 60
I do
now.
not, bro. I don't think he beats Noah Lyles. No, I'm sorry.
I feel like I got a chance in the 60. I believe that. I believe I got a chance in the 60. He ain't gonna get smoked by like no 5 yards.
Not saying that. I didn't say that. I think he gets smoked by 3, 4 yards in 100. I think it'd be a lot closer than 60. That'd be Tyreek's best opportunity, but I still don't think he wins.
But that's what the bet was for.
But I don't think he wins, bro. I don't think he wins.
I just think he got a chance, man.
We gotta have a chance to have a chance.
Yeah, for sure. We had some NBA news too, though. We had Chris Paul. He's signing with the Clippers, man.
21st season. 21st season.
Dang, that boy been in the league.
Yeah,
is he the oldest in the league right now?
23
He might be one on. He started every game last year for the Spurs too, so he played every game. So he stayed healthy. I know health has been a little issue for him over the last couple of years. Last year played every game. Signs with the Clippers, so they just signed Bradley Beal too. So they got James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, Chris Paul, Brad Beal. Got some older players, but they still can hoop. So y'all think the Clippers can get over that little hump? I mean, they got a lot of guys trying to banged up. Got a lot of guys get banged up though. So
I think on paper they look super, super good. And if this is going to be the chance, if this is going to be the time, this is your chance now, right? Like Bron getting older, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of riffles going on, and coming out of that area in LA with the Lakers. Of course, the team I think everybody's got on their calendar to beat is going to be Dallas if everything come together with Kyrie, Coop, AD. So I just think it's an older team, right? Like it's damn near the nursing home if people got to stay healthy. But if they do stay healthy, they got the I guess the experience, right? Chris Paul, James Harden, what they did in Houston, they were super good when they had their little run, and then we all know Kawhi top dog as long as he stay healthy. Yeah. So it's a lot of question marks.
I gotta ask, bro. Why is Dallas and just I just want to know why. I just want to know your thoughts. Why is Dallas the team that's got the target on their back in the West?
Oh, because
OKC just came off the finals. And they're only gaining more experience, bro. And again, woulda, coulda, shoulda last year if Tyrese Halliburton didn't get hurt, yada yada yada. If Jason Tatum didn't get hurt, bro, they won, bro. And they're
ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
It ain't like. What you mean?
I don't think. I think that's matchup wise.
Taste of the finals, bro.
Like, matchup wise, bro. I think AD. I'm gonna take AD over Chet, right? Like I think. Don't get me wrong, Chet hooping, and he definitely took the next step of being a great player. But I think, bro,
Hardenstein would guard AD.
Who gonna guard them other two? Is what's his name?
Gafford, whatever.
Gafford, and then it's another one.
Lively. Yeah, Lively.
But they
just gonna be on the court at the same time, though. I mean, Kyrie come in, and
you're talking about consistent offense, bro. You're talking about guarding. They had one of the best defense last year. You're talking about guarding them. You're talking about guarding them. So like people being on the defensive side of the ball, guarding them. Gafford and Lively aren't super offensive threats outside of the lob, bro. No, catching the ball and getting it back into the bucket, bro. Like they're not creating. Like AD could, right? AD could when he's on his game, but like, and then you talking about Coop coming in the league. Like we still got it. You talking about rookies? We still got to see what he got.
Different though, fam. Basketball different.
Yeah, but you also talk about the experience, bro. As people have, as teams like that have stuck together and gotten older, bro. Teams like that only get better. So I think OKC is the one that should have a target on it. Yeah. Like you got young guys who have tasted the finals, who have won the finals, who knows what it takes to win. You talking about back-to-back seasons of 60+ wins? Like that ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? And they're in a hard conference. Like the West is a lot harder than the East right now, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah.
With the competition, obviously, and facing obviously a beaten up Pacers team with Halliburton, tearing his Achilles, but they won, bro. They did it. They won 60+ in the regular season. I mean, you can't discredit that. I understand the star power that Dallas has, but Dallas ain't got nobody that's won it yet like that. Except for, Kyrie has won it. AD won it. Yeah. My bad. I called myself. I call myself.
They ain't won it together.
They ain't won it together though. They ain't won together. See, let me say that they ain't won together yet. But I mean, I think it's just something to say to have 2 back-to-back 60+ win seasons, winning the finals as young as that team is, and they're not breaking up anytime soon.
They just paid all them. They just paid
them. Just paid them.
You know how that can go.
Yep, that's fair.
They get the vibe in, fam.
But I like OKC. You gotta get OKC to. You gotta get in the upper hand right now. They're young, just came off a chip. They but they still be hungry. They ain't got nobody to guard Shea. I think that's the biggest thing. Who guards Shea?
PJ, new midi king?
Nah, he ain't guarding.
I ain't saying. I mean,
he ain't gonna clamp him. He ain't gonna clamp him. But you know what I'm saying?
Just slow him down a little bit.
He's still gonna put up 25.
Nah.
If he put up 30, that's good, bro.
Yeah. It's gonna be a fun matchup for sure. Dallas definitely gonna be dangerous, but the West is the West. I'm excited to see what Dallas look like. The health, like I said, health is just the biggest thing when it comes to that team, man. Like Kyrie staying healthy, AD, all them boys. So even Clay too. So we'll definitely see what happens, man. We had obviously other news in the West too. We had Dame Lillard. He coming off the still injured right now, coming off Achilles injury. Signs back with Portland. Kind of a surprise for some people. A lot of people thought he would go kind of ring chase or whatever after going to Milwaukee. You maybe thought he went to Boston, Miami or some junk like that to try and go to a better team to where he potentially go win a championship. But he decides
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Miami. Yes. And then not going to Chicago.
I'm staying out of
I ain't say nothing about Chicago, but he said go to a better team. Miami. You put Miami and Boston in the same sentence, bro?
What you mean? But none of us made it to the chip. What you mean? What sentence are they that they the ultimate team? Playoff teams, right?
Raise my eyebrow.
Playoff teams. That's all that matters. Made it to the playoff. Didn't win a chip. Neither one of us. But people thought Dame would go to a team that had potential to win a championship. Obviously, nobody thinks Portland is going to go out there and win a championship this year. Goes back to where he got drafted. This team's extremely young still. Who knows what this team look like? He probably ain't gonna play next year either. But what's y'all thoughts on going back to Portland? Like, is it just like a homecoming? Just going back to his roots? After trying to test things out at Milwaukee, didn't really go as it planned. What you said?
I feel like my dog see the writing on the wall, bro.
Me too.
Just towards ACL. I mean, just towards Achilles, man. Like that's a recipe, man. Like a lot of teams don't want, later in your career, tough injuries like that. Hard to come back from. Like you got to get back in a rhythm with that. Like a lot of teams ain't gonna want to pay for that. And so I just think that, at him being a veteran, knowing how the game is, he probably see the writing on the wall. He's getting toward the end of his career. I'm not saying that Dame still can't be Dame, because I do believe that Dame can still be Dame. But it's probably toward the end of that time. You coming off a tough injury. A team, like a Boston or a contender like that probably ain't gonna spend the cheese to pick you up. Not saying that they couldn't, but they probably won't. They're probably going to try to still focus on getting younger, bringing in new talent, things like that. And so it's probably just him getting himself ready for that farewell tour, homecoming farewell tour.
Yeah,
in a couple of years. I ain't saying this year, but give him a couple more years, something like that, maybe.
Yeah, I can agree with you, bro. And I don't even think it's even the cheese, bro, because I think Milwaukee still got to pay him for like the next 3-4 years, right?
Yeah.
They pay him a lot of cheese, a lot of money. So. I just think, bro, he's expressed about his kids and all that stuff. And I just know that's probably been home for all of them. His family, he's from the West Coast. He's from California, Oakland, which is damn near pretty much right there by, the state of Oregon. Like, it's just, it's one of those things where I agree with you, Warren. He probably see the writing on the wall, understanding that this is such a devastating and a big injury late in your career that, you might as well go back to, the roots of it and where it makes you happy right now. You can tell that he's definitely a family person, and it probably bring him so much joy of just and not being miserable and bringing everything back to where everybody is, home base. So it's dope to see Portland open him back with welcoming arms. I know they kind of went out on like a little riff. He wanted to go a certain way, a certain place. The GM was kind of like, nah, we're going to send you somewhere else. So it's just good to see that they got past that, because I know somebody like me, I'm petty as hell. I'd have been like, middle fingers to you, bro. I ain't coming back there. You ain't do good. You ain't do right by me as I've done right by the franchise long, those years before. But it's super dope, man. I think Portland, Rip City, like that is when I hear that team, I think of Damian Lillard. So cool to see him back in that. Couldn't be to see him back in that red.
To me, I think it's a little bit different. I just think, he went to try and ring chase as, most guys do in the NBA. It didn't quite go the way he wanted to. There's rumors that he wasn't happy the entire time he was there. So I just think he's like I ain't doing that again. I'm gonna just go back to what I know. I'm gonna just go, hopefully I come back to what I was, which, most of the time guys don't necessarily do that. And I'm gonna just hoop. And if I get a chip, I get it. If not, so be it. I think that's really what it comes down to. I think he's
why you bust out laughing, Warren? What?
But don't get rid of no chip in Portland, bro.
Yeah, nah, he definitely not.
I'm just saying, like,
don't even psych yourself, big bro. Don't even.
Who knows? A lot of jump be changing the NBA. Dude be getting traded left and right. Who knows?
I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
Never know what may happen. The people didn't think OKC would win a championship either. They found a way to get a chip.
Hey, that's true. That's facts.
Kind of is what it is. You never know, but
I mean, but like they had a moment, recently when they had their big three.
Yeah.
So like you thought they could win they chip, right? Obviously not since then, but Portland ain't had that since.
I don't know, but they made OKC. They had a bunch of number 1 overall draft pick, top 5 picks, and they hit on a bunch of those. And eventually, obviously, they traded for Shea too. That was a big part of it. So you get Lillard back. Maybe next year you draft some top draft pick. You can get another free agent in there. Who knows what may happen? Things can change quickly in basketball. You need about three, four dudes, and things look a little bit different. So
did they have a chance? They was making playoffs with Brandon Roy back then, right?
Yeah, they was hooping back then.
They were hooping with Dame, bro.
Yeah, hooping with Dame.
Yeah, for sure. I'm talking about just before Dame.
And maybe do like Scoot Henderson. Maybe he evolves into the player who they think.
They got Drew Holiday, right?
Yeah, got Drew Holiday too. Hopefully, Scoot Henderson takes that next step. He was number 2 overall pick. So they got, guys that can play. We'll see what the team ends up looking like. So, who knows, man? I hope Dame could get back to what he once was. Yeah, but.
No, I respect the ring chase though. Madonna trying to win. They not doing right by him in Portland. He was at the prime of his career. He's still, Dame Tom. Like, go chase yourself a ring. You know what I'm saying? And heck, Milwaukee had just come off of it. Still had a lot of their pieces, and you bring a guy like Dame in to run your point because you had Drew Holiday, your point guard for sure, killer. But Dame is different, bro. Dame is put the ball in the bucket, Dame. You know what I'm saying? And you get a guy like that, they had Greek Freak and things like that. So I don't want to say franchise changer because you already had a franchise changer, but just somebody that bolsters that you run to the chip. Unfortunately, they just got hit with injuries. But who knows if they stay healthy? You know what I'm saying? And Giannis and Dame get to really get in stride together. You never know. The East could look completely different.
Yeah. Giannis may be going to Miami about a year or two. We may see what happens. You know what I'm saying? They might
Y'all know me, bro. I'm all for happiness, fam.
Batman. Whole Justice League.
Who need Batman?
Boy. Well, y'all need everybody.
Hey, we do that. We need Marvel, DC, and Capcom. Well, we need all of
Mario Brothers. Y'all need everybody. But y'all
Super Mario Brothers.
Oh, hell, man.
Hey, well, we need all of it, right?
Mario Brothers.
Pikachu, all of it.
Pikachu, everybody.
Everybody. I ain't gonna lie.
Go save y'all.
Oh
man, y'all down bad, but man,
we down bad.
We'll end on that note, man. But that's a wrap for the Money Down podcast on the Believe Network. Appreciate you guys tuning in with another live episode, man. If you haven't joined the Money Down Discord, make sure y'all tap into that. Make sure y'all subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on all social media networks. We on everything. Tap in with us, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Be back again soon.
In Chicago, we believe. Bulls Nation, stand up. Regardless, we ride.
You sick.
FOS, man. Y'all know what that means.
This shit feel like ain't